right, here we go. We are in Act 4,
Solidarity.
Scene 2. And this is a hall in Capulet's house. Now remember, Juliet just went to the friar to talk to him about a plan for what she's going to do. She told her family she was going to shrift, meaning she's going to go to confession. And now we're back at home, and it's Lord Capulet is with Lady Capulet and the nurse and other servants getting ready for the big wedding coming up. Because remember, this is Tuesday and the wedding is on Thursday, so they're trying to get ready.
And the last time she saw both of her parents, they were like,
mad. Everybody's mad at her because she said no to the marriage, and they said no to the no. Okay.
Do you read that?
Oh, wait. Enter Capulet, Lady Capulet, nurse, and 2 servants.
So many guests invite as here are writ.
He gives a list to a servant who then exits to go invite guests. Capulet addresses the second servant now.
Sirrah, go hire me 20 cunning cooks.
You shall have none ill, sir, for I'll try if they can lick their fingers.
How canst thou try them so?
Marry, sir, 'tis an ill cook that cannot lick his own fingers. Therefore he cannot lick his fingers. Therefore he that cannot lick his fingers goes not with me.
Go, be gone.
Okay, now this is interesting because Shakespeare tries to, in his early works, like this one, he tried to do a lot of things all at once. This is a tragedy, but every now and then it turns into like a tiny bit of a situation comedy. You know, like he has like little things that are supposed to be funny just thrown in. Like at the beginning, there's some humor, and then there's violence, and then, you know, and then there's some humor, and then there's sadness and things like this. And so even at this moment of high tension, he's got the servant joking around with Capulet that you don't want to get a cook that won't lick their own fingers. And first of all, you're thinking, I don't want a cook to lick their fingers when they're making food for me.
But is this a poison reference?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's like
it's a cleanliness, maybe.
No, but not for the servant. The servant's like, oh yeah, but you want to be able to taste it,
right?
If they don't like their own food, it's going to be awful. So the servant's being dumb, thinking that that's the way you check for a cook. And Capulet's like, oh great, I'm sending this guy out to get
this is going to be good.
But it's supposed to be funny and silly for the audience. And a few other jokes are like cut out of here too that are not very funny to modern audiences, but they were hysterical for Elizabethans.
So that servant leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We shall be much unfurnished for this time. What, has my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, he may chance to do some good on her. A peevish, self-willed harlotry it is.
See where she comes from shrift with merry look. And so Juliet enters, and she must look like she's happy.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county. Go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
Okay, now this is actually highly important and often overlooked. So the minute Juliet comes in, and she looks like she's relieved, or she's feeling better, she's not crying anymore. Because I think right now she's resolved to just do what needs to be done so she can go and change her life forever. Everybody sees her coming in, and Capulet's like, dang, okay, all right, we got you in a good mood. Do now. Yeah, we're gonna immediately move this wedding date up. Send a word to him, and we're gonna do this tomorrow. It's gonna be tomorrow, not Thursday morning. No. Now it's gonna be Wednesday morning.
Zoinks.
Okay, immediately he makes that choice. Okay.
I met the youthful lord at Lawrence cell, and gave him what becometh love I might, not step o'er the bounds of modesty.
Why, I'm glad on't. This is well. Stand up. This is as should be. This reverend holy friar, our whole city, is much bound to him.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
Now, are we proud of Juliet at this moment? Yep. He hits her with the date change, and she's just like
okay,
yeah. And I saw him today, and said hello, and was nice. And then, come and help me pick out my stuff for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. She doesn't even miss a beat. She doesn't go like, wait, can't we wait? No, she's right on it. Okay. Oh, it's me again.
Lady Capulet.
This is Lady Capulet. Yeah. No, not till Thursday. There is time enough.
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
So the Juliet and the nurse leave. We shall be short in our provision. 'Tis now near night.
Tush, I will stir about and all things shall be well. I warrant thee, wife. Go thou to Juliet, help to deck her up. I'll not to bed tonight. Let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once.
So Lady Capulet's like, wait a minute, we don't have time to put together a wedding. Not overnight. What are you doing? And he's like, don't worry about it. I'll handle it all. I got this. I'm a wedding planner now.
He does have to, the little jab.
Like, I'll be the housewife.
I'll be the housewife and take care of those mundane.
Because obviously if a man does it, it's so much easier. So this is, okay, let's discuss this one. It's this very short scene, but it still gets a whole sheet in the reader's diary. And there's a lot really going on. So first of all, did you see any words that we need to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Gadding.
Yeah, gadding. I had that written down as well.
What do you think that is?
Off to, where have you been?
Yeah, gadding is like
what have you been wondering? What have you been
like a gadfly is a little fly that goes so like to gad is to just bounce around. Where have you been gadding?
And then also above that, when Capulet says a peevish, self-willed harlotry, it is.
Is it Juliet?
It.
The it.
Is that what you're asking?
So he's talking about what she was acting like. Okay, a harlot, of course, is a girl that is naughty, and peevish is a whiny brat.
So he's just being mean to her again.
Little brat. She's not there to defend herself yet.
And then when Capulet says, "I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning," the knot knit up. So again, it's he's handling it. We're gonna handle it.
Well, the knot would be the marriage. The marriage would be the knot. We're gonna have this marriage knot.
Fun play on words.
They used to actually literally tie a knot. The whole let's tie the knot
is literal.
They would tie a rope around their hands, and that was called a hand fasting. And it was in a lot of traditions. They actually did tie the knot. Okay, so it's like, we're gonna get this knot knit up. We're gonna do it.
And I feel like the needful ornaments is like how she's going to get ready for
I
for
need
tomorrow.
What jewelry am I going to need? What clothes am I going to wear? What,
and she calls her room her closet too, which
yeah, because they didn't have closets. Closets are kind of a newer invention. They'd have a wardrobe. They have chests full of clothes that would be in their room. But the word closet was used as a verb, to be closeted, and to be closeted would be to be like shut away from others. So I'm going to closet myself in my room. I'm going to my closet, which is where I keep my things, which would be your whole room. And then closets became a thing separate from that much later.
Interesting. Well, then, okay, so now it's the characters. Capulet, and it's interesting in this one because, he's mean to his daughter again. He's just rude at this point, but he's like, okay, cool, glad you changed your mind.
On it.
Yeah, it literally is like, well, good choice, daughter.
Yeah.
Still got a tiny bit of sense in there.
And so that's Capulet's piece in this, and he's pretty much just staying himself, but he's also so excited. He's so excited to make this happen. He jumps in to solve all the problems with making the wedding happen. Everybody's like, what are you doing? This is happening too fast. But he's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. You don't worry. You don't worry. You don't worry.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
Yeah, I'm staying up all night to make this happen. He's motivated. This Paris must be a really good match for him. Remember, Juliet's his only daughter. This is all of his money, all of his goods, everything he owns is going to be going to whoever Juliet marries. He's chosen Paris. He likes Paris. He's called him his friend. And Paris calls him his father. They're close. These guys are tight. So this is exciting for him. It's almost more his wedding.
Yeah. And Juliet in this clearly she's got to settle the waters, pretend everything is all right.
She's kind of a liar.
She is, but she has to in order to get to the point where she can be alone in her room.
She doesn't want to be disobedient anymore, but the way she's going to be disobedient is by getting out. She's running away.
Yeah.
That's her plan, and it's a very drastic plan.
And then the nurse
didn't speak.
She didn't speak at all.
No, she spoke.
What she said?
She said that here comes Juliet.
Yeah. So she's just there.
She says where Juliet went, and she says that Juliet's coming back. And she also said Juliet has a merry look.
Yeah,
she's probably feeling relieved.
She
looks better. She looks
that's a good point.
Maybe the friar helped her out, helped her confess those sins, made it okay with God. Then now she's going to marry this other guy.
Because she's still thinking that's what's going to happen.
That's what she thinks.
And then Lady Capulet obviously is like, no, we can't do this tomorrow. Because she's concerned about those sorts of things. We need to make sure we have food and the place is nice for looks.
Yeah, we've got to look good for our guests.
Yeah.
And she doesn't think they have enough time. But he's going to handle it, right?
To his standards.
All
or
right.
whatever
Make
that
sure you've
means.
written down some plot ideas for that too. Take
And
note of
moving on
what
to
just happened.
scene
And we're
3.
going to go ahead and stop now. We'll be back for scene 3.